Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. I'm still sitting here. I'm excited about doing today's devotion. Yesterday we spoke about knowledge leading to wisdom. Knowledge through application of what we know gives us what God would want for us to have, is real wisdom. So we looked at three things that we knew about God, and we said if we just applied that, then that would be a really cool thing and could change your entire life. God is an enemy. It's called Satan. You know that. And Satan, too, has tactics. And if we were to know certain things about Satan and act accordingly, that we don't fall into his trap, wouldn't that be amazing? So I thought to myself, let me find three things about Satan that I know so that I can avoid his tactics. The first thing I know about Satan, he's a deceiver. He lies all the time. He never tells the truth. Although sometimes he tells the truth, but he wants to get something else out of it. When with Jesus was on the Mount of Temptation, Satan said to Jesus, you know, if you are the Son of God and you're able to do these things, knowing full well he was, and all those sort of things. So he can twist that truth. He just needs to twist it one little angle, and he's got a tangent. Take that to an extreme, and you're in a distance from where you should be. He's a deceiver. Back in the garden, he just twisted the truth, sowed a seed of doubt. Man, he does that all the time. He does that all the time. Be very wary of that tactic. You need to know that about him. Protect yourself. The second thing that I know about Satan is he's a distractor. He will sometimes not oppose the truth. He will just distract you from the truth. We said yesterday that one of the things that God has for your life is he has a purpose and a plan. Satan knows that too. And he probably knows the purpose and the plan that God has destined for you as well. So he says, well, I can't argue with God about this thing. God is bigger than me. He is sovereign. But all I can do is distract this guy from the plan. And oh, my word, some of the distractions that he throws at us are not wicked and evil. They could actually be quite good things. They could be things that make sense. They could be things that maybe we're looking for. I don't know. But I do know this, that Satan's greatest tactic is not opposition, but is distraction. In your marriage, being distracted. In your workplace, being distracted. In your studies, in your relationships, in your church life. Just be distracted for a period of time and watch what happens. Suddenly you wake up and you think, what happened to me? The last thing that I want to tell you about Satan is his tool. He's a divider. Satan understands the military principle of divide and conquer. He's the master at it. He invented it. And his plan when he came into the Garden of Eden was not to oppose God and face-to-face fight with him. It was just to divide his kingdom. And boy, did he do a good job. He's still doing it. He's dividing marriages. He's dividing churches over the stupidest and the most ridiculous of things. He's a divider. He wants to polarize people. He wants people to take camps. He just wants to divide. Now, there are some things that we need to be moving away from. But when we divide over simple things of issues of preference, we can find ourselves in a lot of trouble. But in the garden, he divided God from man, and he brought in sin into the world. Sin does a job on us. There's not a relationship that has not been broken because not of sin. There's not a deal in the world that has been affected by people acting in a sinful way. And Satan knows how to divide and conquer, and his divisions are miserable and lead us to a place of great pain. You just look through Scripture and you just see so many tragic situations of Israel and Judah dividing, that so many situations of people who are doing good things, and suddenly one person decides he wants to do another thing, and Satan smiles. He says, oh, I know what to do with this. And he divides people. He divides churches, divides homes, and we play often into his hands. If we just knew that about him, and we were wise enough to move away from those things, and with a subtle smile say, I know what you're trying to do, Satan. I know that tactic. You've used it for well, but you're not going to use it on me, pal. And live according to what we know would be the undivided fullness of the truth of who God is. Man, we've got him. We've got him. He can't do anything against that. Let's find that out as we apply the wisdom of God the knowledge of God, the knowledge of Satan, to live a better Christian life. Have a great day, people, and we'll see you soon. Bye.